Hello ROS developers, and welcome to another ROS question and answer video. If you want to learn anything about ROS, this is your channel. ROS navigation, ROS with drones, ROS for autonomous cars, everything ROS is here. Learn ROS step by step and push your ROS learning in just 10 minutes of video. I am Marco Arruda, and today we're gonna explain and show how we can solve the problem of this user. We're gonna explain about Dynamic Reconfigure and how you can have a node to receive and read the updated data from Dynamic Reconfigure node, okay? But before anything else, remember to visit the Robotics Academy, our online academy where you'll find practical online ROS courses using simulated robots. No installation required. You'll find a link to the academy on the video description. Now let's start with the problem of the user, which is about having the updated data of Dynamic Reconfigure, okay? And I'm gonna show how we can do that. So in order to do that, I'm gonna use ROS.ds, ROS Development Studio, provided by the construct. So first of all, I have this project already created, which is about Dynamic Reconfigure. Let's open it. If you don't have an account yet in ROS.ds, you can create one for free and start using it for free, just following the link in the description of this video. Let's wait a few seconds until the project is ready. There it is. So let's have some terminals open. I'm gonna run Dynamic Reconfigure server, and I'm gonna show how we can get the values as the user requested. And here in the IDE, as you can see, we have defined message, a new message for the Dynamic Reconfigure data, and a server for the information. And now basically the user wants to have the data every time it's updated. And I'm gonna show, okay, let's have 3 terminals, it's better. Let's start running ROS run rkt reconfigure. And you can see and use it using the graphical tools in ROS.ds. There it is. Let's put it bigger. And in the second terminal, I'm gonna run my package server.py. Okay, so let me source first get key environment. There it is. I have to refresh it. So we have a node, and every time I update this value, in the server side, we receive a message in this callback, okay? So first thing is that if you want to have the value updated every time it's updated, you can create a server inside the node. You need the values, okay? But if you want to have your Dynamic Reconfigure server in a different node, one thing you can do is you can follow this. I have followed this tutorial here, and it's about using Dynamic Reconfigure, okay? And there's a tutorial page. I have followed the first one to create the configuration file, the CFG file, which is the type of message we are receiving here, okay? That's the file. In the second tutorial, I have created my server, and I'm using Python. If you prefer C++, you can follow this link here. And now let's follow the last one, which is about creating a client, okay? So let's copy it. I'm gonna just copy and paste, and I'm gonna explain line by line what is happening here. So let's create a new file, client.py. Let's paste it. I'm gonna put it bigger. Okay, better now. So basically what we're doing here is we are importing ROS.py, of course, and also Dynamic Reconfigure client library, which is necessary to create a client for Dynamic Reconfigure messages. And I'm gonna get back to the callback later. We started the main function of Python, initializing our node. It's a dynamic client. It's being called dynamic client. You can use the name you prefer here. Then we define a client object which comes from Dynamic Reconfigure client.client. Okay, you can see the documentation of the function here. And basically, just press Ctrl, and our IDE has this tool to go to the definition of the function. Okay, Ctrl and click over it. Anyway, the first parameter here, we have to put the name of the node, which is the server. We have here ROS topic list, we have my package, and our node is my package. So we have to change it to my package, and we can define a timeout to establish the connection, and then we can define or not a callback to receive the messages. In this case, I want to receive the messages. Now we are defining a rate. I'm gonna just left it like this. So the loop, we are iterating the loop every 10 seconds. Okay, and in this case, the client is updating the values. So as you can see, we are sending through the client new values to the parameters. Okay, but in this case, in the case of this user, he doesn't want to change the value. He just want to receive the new values and publish or do whatever he prefer with the values. Okay, so we're not going to change this. For instance, we just want to make sure that we can receive the values every time they are changed. Okay, so now let's run the client node. We gonna need to give privileges for this file. So my package scripts client, there it is. Let's start sketching. And ROS run my package client. There it is. So now we have it running. And as you can see, this is the server, this is the client. And both of them, the server and the client, have to receive the new message in the callback function every time the values are updated. Okay, so we are going to change them using RKT reconfigure, and we should receive a new message in both terminals. So let's try for the boolean, for example, and there it is. As you can see, we are receiving a message in the callback every time it's changed. So let's change another message, and we receive the value of all the parameters. It doesn't matter which one you have changed, but you can confirm the values of everyone. Okay. And now if you want to use the client to change the values, let's try it. Let's uncomment this line here and run again the client. It's connected, and now we should change the values every 10 seconds. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna change the rate here just to have it faster. Let's clean it and run again. So we should have new values every 5 seconds now. And as you can see, they are also updated in the RKT reconfigured interface. Okay, you can see the integer is being changed, and also the boolean value, and I think that's it. No, actually all of them are being changed. So that's it. I hope it can help you, and that's all for today. In the description of the video, you'll find a complete course about ROS basics, where you're gonna learn how to use ROS topics, ROS nodes, ROS parameters, and all the resources mentioned in the video. Did you like the video? If you did, please give us a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe to our channel and press the bell for a new video every day. Either you like it or not, please share your thoughts and questions in the comments area. See you!